Oh, we know. Yep.
Well, world, looks like we're going to be making some noise. And just we're getting ready to make some noise.
How do all? It's I know it started a little bit early, but we have a little bit of thing unplanned. If get my son to quickly turn around the camera ahead of us, um, we're actually going out on a light police parade at Mallory Park. We've been told we can go lights, no sirens. So is the vision tilt it forwards a little bit? That's it. Is everything okay from your angle there, Jim?
It looks great. You're in full screen.
Okay. Can you see the copter head with the lights on?
Lovely. Looks great.
Yeah. John, can you turn it around while we're slow so you can see the cars behind? Stick it out the window. So turn to your right a little bit. That's it. How's that? Still clear?
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Okay, turn it back, Jordan. So yeah, welcome Seven Spot and Make Some Noise fans. We're doing something slightly different. I've got Jim who's helping out in the studio because this has been a bit of a random call. I should have been walking around at this point, but as we've just been told, we're actually going to go out on track to shut down the event for their lunch. So we've got, I think we've got about 15 police cars. We're being told we're going to go around the course to shut it down, where they'll be doing like different little events because of sound protection and contracts with Leicester Council and that. We're not allowed to run our sirens. Because if we did, we'd be taken off the course. So we've got all our lights running right now, and we're in our car. In with Jordan. Say hello to the world, Jordan.
Greetings, Jordan.
Yeah, he said greetings. So basically, he's going to be my cameraman while we do this. So it's a bit of a different experience. You actually join us as we experience it ourselves.
He's a YouTuber now.
Oh, he is. It's what my daughter Isabel. She's trying to do a little bit on YouTube, but she's like one of our biggest fans. She makes sure that whenever we do go live, she's always there watching us. But yeah, just pass me the phone a second. I'll just try and see. Apologies for my hand. But yeah, we're just on the inside of the track right now, just getting ready to go. I have to quick turn around. I think I'll turn off my engine a bit just so it doesn't overheat. So while we're doing this, Jim, how are you?
Oh, I'm groggy. This is I've been awake for now 20 minutes. It's great. And it's now 20 past 4 a.m. in beautiful sunny British Columbia. And look at the sunny weather where you are. You know, as I was telling you, I have no idea what the weather's like here because it's black outside.
Yeah, well, to be honest, we're having something unusual. It's called sun and blue skies. I think we're estimated to about 28, 29 degrees in the UK today, and tomorrow is about 32, 33. Hang on, let's just turn it around. Okay, this is Ken. Ken, say hello to the world. Right, let's turn it around again. Right, sorry, Ken is one of the police officers who helps me, where we actually create one big alarm in Coventry. So, unfortunately, the rest of the world gets punishment because of me and him. But he's the one who's arranged this day today for us. So it's the first time we've ever done it, and fingers crossed, if it works out well, we'll be back again.
Well, tell us about what you are in terms of your cop identity. Tell us about that group of cars that you're parading around at Mallory now. What is it about?
Well, it's more. It's how can we say it? We're not like nerds who want things and stuff like that. It's the fact is we like to smile on people's faces. We do a lot for charity and different things like that. And a lot of these guys have got these as hobbies. There's a few up and down the country. But up till a couple of years ago, we never actually got together and actually done anything together. So the One Big Alarm was one of the biggest things what kicked it all off. And we started with 12. And then we went to 32, and then early on this year with just under 50.
Yeah.
And the numbers is getting bigger. So we thought we'd bring up this one, which is also in the Midlands, because as you can understand, being the centre of the country, it's a very good meeting spot because everyone can come together. We hope to try and we hope to try and move around the country with it at some point. But yeah, we got a lot of variety in vehicles. Crown Vics, Dodge Chargers. We've got a couple of British, American. We've got US Navy military car, which is a couple of ahead of us right now, which you can't see on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got a Canadian one. I have to find out what county it is when it is quite up ahead. So it might be quite close to home for you. And then we've got myself in a 1995 Pontiac Firebird, California Highway Patrol car.
Well, there you go.
Which we're streaming live from now.
You can call it Craig Mr. Chips.
Yeah. Just not Mr. Orange Chip, thank you. So yeah, I think let's all look at the iPad for a second. I'm just trying to get an idea of times. Yeah, so it's 12:23. So possibly in the next couple of minutes we'll be setting off on course.
Sounds great.
And then what I'll do is I'll get Jordan to sort of turn the camera to the windows when we're actually driving, and then we'll keep popping back where I can quickly look at the camera and talk, because as you know, you can't really do it. But we've actually got a special guest actually joining us on track, which we didn't expect. The local police. We've actually got a local police car, and we just said, "What are you doing here?" He said, "We're here to protect the thing." He said, "Would you want to come on course with us?" Well, we'd love it. So they're actually on duty right now, and they're going to come out with us.
Yeah, hopefully you don't get a ticket when you pull off the course.
Oh God, yes. So we're waiting for them to get a phone call or a radio call saying, "Is everything okay?" And then we find out that they're looking at the track and see it going around in circles.
Yeah, and then they come and visit you in the evening saying, "About that trip you did around Mallory Park, we'd like to have a word, sir."
Yeah, definitely. And they definitely didn't, because we've got two of our American police guys here who have it's their birthday, one's today, one tomorrow, so they brought some donuts in. They didn't get the expensive ones, so so yeah, we've been indulging on that just a couple of minutes ago before we go out. But yeah, it's going to be a bit fun. It's a bit of a change for a 7 spot, really. I know that we're very much kick car based and a couple of alternatives.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully, once we finish this course and we'll get out, we'll try and have a wander across the bridge and try and find some people to chat to.
Oh, it sounds absolutely wonderful. And from my end right here, I'm going to be mostly, when that happens, in the studio and just running things. But I'm going to put an invitation out to our public, generally speaking, that if you'd like to have a word with us online, send me a messenger text through Facebook. It's Jim Gould. Or if you're a 7 Spot member too, you already know who I am, 7 Spot Jim. And maybe we can bring you onto the show.
Yeah, definitely. It's like I say, I'll be driving, so I can't look at the screen. So, Jim, if messages come up, please can you just word them over to me, and then I can give you an answer for while I'm on site.
Absolutely, yeah.
And also, if you are on site and you're watching this, please message Jim and tell us where you are, and I'll try and find you.
Absolutely.
The more the merrier.
Yeah, absolutely, indeed.
Have you got anything on the system you can run for about 1 minute, just while I need to speak to someone quickly?
Absolutely. You just do your thing, and I'm going to pull myself onto the screen. Greetings, world, and greetings, 7 Spot. And I'm going to turn off Craig's mic so that anything he says is going to be private and to himself. I'm going to say, greetings, world, and greetings, 7 Spot. It's a beautiful Sunday, August 11th at 4:26 in the morning, and I'm a mess. That's because I stumbled downstairs to do this hookup with Craig and Jordan. Hi, Jordan, smiling there, and we are off to the races that we say as we do say at Mallory Park. So bear with me. Looks like Craig is coming back into the scene, and I'm going to put him into the screen and turn on his microphone again. And there you go. Craig, if you can hear me, you have to unmute yourself. So
Right. Okay. My son pressed the unmute. Anyways, I'm just looking for something.
I think that was me who did that. Just I wanted you wanted a little private moment, so I did that. So
yeah, I'm just hang on. Here we go. Let's see if we can. I'm just trying to enlighten a iPad so he can see what's going on also.
No worries. You can do that, and while we're doing that, maybe I could bring something onto the screen in the background, just so we have a little bit of background information happening. So how do we do this? Move that, and we can. This makes riveting programming. So you say the weather is nice there. What is the weather like today in Mallory Park, in your area?
Oh, it's just absolutely stunning. It's as you know, probably understand yourself. It's just hang on. Come on, load. There we go. Survey. Sorry, I apologize for this.
Right, no worries. Okay.
Can you hear that?
Sorry, playing with it.
Apologize for this. I'll just turn this down a little bit so you can't hear too much of. But it's, I can point it, so while he's looking at me, he can look at the second camera. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Well, greetings. Put the two of us on screen.
Yep.
Hi there, Craig. How are you doing?
Not too bad, thank you. Yourself?
Still struggling to find consciousness, to be candid. But good morning.
It's all fun and games.
It is.
Good morning. Or afternoon in my case. But yes, good morning to yourself.
So you've had a nice breakfast of donuts, I hear?
Don't tell the wife.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to tell her. I'll be in trouble. No, it's yeah, we got a couple of police officers' birthdays. It is so they brought some donuts. So, lovely. But unfortunately, because of the heat and he hasn't refrigerated them, they started melting. So we can't let them melt.
Oh no, that would be a waste. Now the thing about it is, I mean, you're, as you mentioned, you know, typically your group do a parade lap in celebration of a number of causes, but you got them, or they have got you the right to come and participate in your parade lap today, and that's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, it's a new event for us. It's the retro event in Mallory Park in Leicester, where all the vehicles are pre-2000. So a lot of the stuff that I grew up with, and basically they've approached us to see if we could come and do a couple of parade laps on their racetrack before they go on break, just to give it a bit of a highlight. And a bit of something different, if you know what I mean, because with a lot of these things, not a lot happens. It's every car event is exactly the same. So to invite us along to sort of enlighten it for a few minutes, yeah, we're willing to do it.
Perfect, lovely. So you're sitting at the ready to do the parade lap. I guess you're basically at the start line, or are you?
We're still in the paddock at the moment, making our way to the pit lane. John, if you can lift up the camera so people can see in front of the car right now. So if you look at that, so you can see what angle you need to turn it at. So slightly forwards. Right. So at the moment we got about 10 of them in front of us right now, waiting to get out on track. We're just waiting for the last couple of races, and I think we've got about another 7 behind us right now. Right. So if you pull that back in for a second, Jordan. Thank you. And what I'll do is, as we're going round on track, I'll get Jordan to pan around with the camera so he can see us as we go around on track, and we'll try and get it so the public can see us as we're hopefully the wave as we go past.
Sounds great.
But yeah, it's at the moment it's quite hard because we should be out on track by now, but I think they're struggling to get a lot of people off track.
Well, that's always that's how it is at the track, isn't it? I mean, you never can tell
It's
who's going to be
it's the,
coming in last.
it's the spectacular of being live. We can't plan these things. We can't edit. We've just got to run with what we've got.
Tell me about it. If you get into this live streaming thing, you end up waking up in the
Mm.
middle of the night and struggling downstairs to have a cup of coffee and present yourself to the world. It's just the way it happens.
Yes, it's basically because of the randomness of it. The whole idea of this parade should have finished, and I was going to be in the paddock ready to start walking around and interviewing people. But they've changed all their timings now.
Yeah.
So that's why you're joining us now for the parade. And then when we get back from the parade, we'll park up and then we'll go for a wander.
Yeah, well, I think that's just a wonderful thing about what the stuff that we do here at Seven Spot, and it makes some noises. We get the opportunity to go and do things impromptu in its real time, and as we say, mistakes will happen.
Yes, and also keep the swearing to a minimal, as I tell everybody. We are a family program.
Not only that, if you do all that swearing stuff, YouTube will demonetize us, and we'll be in big trouble.
Okay, I think we're getting in the cars now. So yeah, we're moving.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna let you just do your thing, and we'll just watch in the background.
Okay, no problem. Right, Jordan, do you want to turn it so we can see the cars in front? Right. Is it clear for you? Or does it need to change the angle?
Looks great. Looks great.
Okay, right. So yeah, we're on track now. Well, we were just about to come up to the entrance. I wouldn't mind, but when they turn around and say no sirens, they didn't ask about how loud my car is. So right, we're just getting onto the first corner right now.
Mm-hmm.
We can't race each other. We just got to keep in the parade mode.
Of course, it's always tempting, though, isn't it?
Oh God, yeah. I've actually raced this track twice.
Have you?
Yeah. This is the track I raced the Onyx on.
Okay, great.
And to tell the truth, it's what it did was unbelievable. It really put a lot of the other regular cars to shame.
Mm-hmm.
So I was everything looking on your side because I can't look at the camera either.
No,
Actually, I'll turn this iPad around so I can look at it.
Jordan is doing a great job. Don't worry.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. And for folks at home, I will just add that we are streaming at the speed of Facebook and 720p, and it's based on the cellular connection. So this portion of the feed may be not as crisp as we would like it to be. However, we're not buffering, and this is what we got. So enjoy.
Right, so very, very shortly, we're coming up to the tightest corner. We've got some public just on our right-hand side. So in a second, I'll ask Jordan to turn the camera towards me and face it out of my window.
Very good. Well done, Jordan.
Right. Okay. So we got public on the. So here we go. We're going to go for. So yeah, as you can tell, everyone's in the corner.
Yep.
We're able to pick up some speed, surprisingly enough.
Craig, I have to tell you that I have this feeling like I'm about to be arrested.
Oh no! Well, you can be. We've actually got some real police here. They've actually. I don't know. Are they leading the pack or are they in the back of the pack? But so Jordan's now looking forward. So we'll do the next lap. Facing forward, so you can see what we was able to do. Because usually a lot of these tracks, we tend to have a pace car, which sets us to a set speed, but we haven't got one. So basically, we get to a point and then we floor it. Oh right, they're bringing us back into the pit, so we've only done one lap. Yep, we got the checkered flag. So we're slowing down now, ready to go into the pits. So yeah, it was a quick flying lap, and what we'll do is we'll get backed up safely, lock up the car,
Mm-hmm.
I'll pass my keys to another police officer to look after it, and we'll go for a wander.
Sounds absolutely fabulous. Would just like to comment and let everyone in the world know that the cameraman on site here is Craig Hutchinson's son, Jordan, and he's doing a fabulous job.
Yeah, he's 14 years old. Turn the camera towards you so you can say hello to everyone, Jordan.
Hi, Jordan. You're doing a great job, Jordan.
Yeah, what I'll do is in a second. Actually, what I'll do is I'm going to pass the microphone over to Jordan so you can have a quick chat with him for a couple of minutes.
Hello.
Hi, Jordan. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing great. Greetings from Vancouver, Canada, and greetings from Seven Spot. And I can see that you're out there making some noise with Dad.
Yeah, it's quite exciting.
Yeah. What a cool thing to do. I'm thinking on my childhood, and I never got to ride around in cop cars, at least not ones with my dad.
Yeah, it's pretty out of the ordinary.
Doing a great job, Jordan. I must say, you're a fabulous cameraman. And thank you for being with us today.
No worries, thank you for being here too.
All right. Cheers.
Right, I'm gonna pass the headset back to my dad in a minute.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds, Jordan. Let me
Yeah. He's driving. He's struggling to drive.
And you're struggling. I am struggling to talk, and you're struggling to listen. So we're all struggling.
Sorry, Jim. We literally just got a lot of public around, so I just need to be aware of them.
No worries. I can hear. Tell your dad that we hear him loud and clear, Jordan.
He can hear you loud and clear. I mean, he can probably hear you as well from the iPad in the car.
Well, maybe not. Not to worry. You can just you're doing a great job. Pass that over to Dad if he's ready.
Okay, I'm just going to take that. Right, Jim, I'm back with you now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the iPad to Jordan, so he can carry it alongside me as I'm looking on this camera. So it's just means that if I need to interview anyone and then I'm filming them, that that person can actually see you on a bigger screen. Wonderful. Right, do you want to get out, Jordan? And I'll find out where this cop car is. Right, we got off.
Don't forget to lock it up.
I've got a few guys. I'm surrounded by police, so hopefully I've got the keys. Yeah, well, basically what I'll do is I'll quickly show you. This is what we've just been driving around in.
Yes, indeed.
So a lot of people who don't know what I've got, this is what I've got.
Boy, I wish I had one of those. I wonder if I can get one. Wonder where you go to buy those. Tell us where you might find something like that if you were interested in buying one.
Well, currently this is up for sale. This is, if you're in the UK, it's actually on eBay right now.
Oh yeah.
And just type in American cop cars, and you'll find it on there. But yeah, we're surrounded. It's like we've got the new Explorers, Dodge Chargers, LAPD. We've got an ex-British V70. So just bear with me a second. I'll find out. Where's he gone? Right. Quick one. You live across the world. I'm not lying. This Canadian cop car, what state was it in?
We call them provinces.
It was in the first state?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think.
Is it Ontario, like it says in your license plate?
Yeah, Ontario. Sorry.
Yeah, so it's Ontario.
And that's not a state, for your information. That's a province.
My apologies. I'm English, and we're used to little villages, cities, and towns. Yeah. So let me just show you what it's here. Can you see this?
Oh, I can see it fine.
Yeah, absolutely stunning car.
It looks
I
great.
know.
It looks. I've seen that one in my rearview mirror.
That's quite cool. Yeah, I can imagine that. But yeah, it's just like if I just walk along.
Yeah.
So it's just to give you a few selections of what we've actually got. We've actually got 2 cars from the same state. There's only 2 in the country, and they're both here.
Mm-hmm.
And as I says, we were escorted by these guys. That's the British police. So what we'll do is we'll have a bit of a one. I'm going to give my keys to one of the police. As well. Okay. Right, we'll turn away back in a minute. Nature calls. Right, who can I trust? Who can I trust my keys with? Right, I know. Bear with me a second. So if you want to talk for a split second, I'll be back with you.
No worries.
Yeah.
Well, greetings, world, and greetings, 7 Spot. I hope I remove you from the screen here for a moment. There we go. It's 7 Spot Jim live and bleary-eyed from Vancouver, British Columbia at 4:43 in the morning. And I have no idea what the weather's like outside, but it's a great day at Mallory Park. I hear it's nice and sunny and beautiful and warm. So I'm looking forward to a great wander around with Craig as he's getting ready to leave the paddock and get into the presentation area. So are you still with us, Craig?
Oh, I'm still with you. I've just handed my car keys over to one of the officers because when Johnny Puppet comes walking around and if I'm somewhere else.
Did you have to bribe him with a donut?
No. He's wearing the same shirt as myself, so it was quite easy to hand over to him.
Perfect. Yeah, that's great. Well, this is another impromptu thing that we do at 7 Spot, and because everything we do is live and often, very rarely, what shall I say, prepared. Craig just calls me up and he says, "Oh, by the way, I'm going live. Do you want to be there? And by the way, it's going to be at 4:30 in the morning your time. Are you up for it?" So here we are.
Definitely. I'm just widening up the screen. Right. Okay. There you go. So Jordan's now got the iPad, so he can actually see comments on there as well. So if anything pops up from YouTube, you can read them out to me. Are you okay? Is that coming through clear? Right. Okay. So we're back together now. So what we'll do is we'll head over the bridge. Surprisingly, I can get it in shot. Where is it? There it is. It says my son's name. So let's go over Jordan's Bridge.
Yeah. Perfect. Craig, one just small point.
Yes.
I don't know what it's like in England, but in Canada, we have laws about child labor.
Yeah. I don't know what you mean. Do you turn the volume up on that, son, so I can't hear it? So you can hear it? Just making sure.
Yeah.
I'm making sure you missed that bit. usually it's payment in the ice cream van, and if there's a pick and mix somewhere.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Well, it's great. I mean, he said it quite properly. He says it's an adventure and it's something that's extremely out of the ordinary for him. So good on you, Jordan. Thank you for being with us today.
Right, I'm just going to turn the camera on so you can see what we're going to do now. I need to look ahead so I don't fall. Hang on, let's get to the back at line. He's already had his ice cream. Yeah.
So we're in the queue waiting to get into the presentation area. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, this is the queue to get over to the bridge to the side of the track where a lot of the public are and a lot of the car clubs are. And
okay.
If you happen to see anything what catches your eye, just give me a hint.
Okay, will do.
But it's just where we are, we're like in the centre of the track where we've parked all the police cars up. Mm-hmm. It's just mainly to try and keep the public to a minimum so they can walk around whatever they need to do.
Okay. Well, let's do a station break while we're in the queue because it's always good for everybody to know exactly where we are and where we're broadcasting from. This is a simulcast directly coming to you from Seven Spot Studios in glorious Vancouver, British Columbia. At 4:47 in the morning, we have no idea what the weather is like outside. I see no rain coming through the door, so that's a good thing. But we're also presenting from Craig Hutchinson's channel, which is called.
Make some noise.
Well, 1, 3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Make
Make
some
some noise.
Yeah. That's the best I can do at 4:47 in the morning, Craig. I'm sorry.
Go on, you know you want to wake up your neighbours.
Too glorious a day and too wonderful for us. We at Seven Spot are Kit Car and Seven's nuts, but you know what? Going out to see the rest of the automotive world is just like what we do.
Definitely is, right? We're just starting to come down to where some of the clubs are.
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure I don't trip and fall because I don't want to do that again because they brought too many viewers. Actually, it sounds like a good idea.
What a glorious day. And Mallory Park looks glorious. I love it.
Oh, yeah. I don't know actually how old Mallory Park is. I know it's been around for quite a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're just in the first day. Look at Craig and Jordan. So try and have a wander around. Are we aware of we're coming down with it? As you can tell, payment already. We'll come back in a minute.
Yeah, no, he's ready for his ice cream. He's
Yeah.
ready.
You had the same payment, didn't you?
Look at that. We got a striker there, it looks like. Is that a striker?
I believe so, yeah. Well, the blue one going up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like a striker. There, we've got our Kit Car content and our show is saved.
Yeah, we're done. We've saved the channel. We've got a reason for going live.
And YouTube won't ban us.
Yeah. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and, before we go to that main area at the top of the hill, I hate climbing hills, let's see what's up here first. So what's the plan for the rest of your day when you finally catch up on some sleep?
Oh my God, that is the rest of my day. I'm going to catch up on some sleep and then I'm going to do some video work because as we may or not know, is we've been doing a feature on Seven Spot on fantastic plastic. And I'm working with some guys in Australia who produce fiberglass body shells for 7 kids. And we had arranged to do a connection yesterday, which would be morning tomorrow for them, but it would be late afternoon for me. And although we did have a chance to chat online, we never got the video together. So hopefully we can get that organized and get a show together.
Oh, so that sounds really interesting. That does. You said you have a couple of groups in the area. If I can find them.
And I wish I knew how to direct you because I got no response back. So you know what? You know, as we say, it's a car show. So you're going to be wandering around, and we've all been at car shows trying to connect with somebody, and they're on the other side of the paddock, and at the same time as you want to be there. So it just happens sometimes.
Well, I'm gonna if I can find some celebrities, I'll try and speak to some celebrities. Oh, is this a scamp? Is it a scamp or a book? Let's have a look. I think it's a scamp. I think it's scamp party.
Wow.
I didn't expect to see this here.
Now, it's times like this that we wish that we had Paul, was it? Paul.
Yeah, I'm going to say, Paul, if you're not talking, comment on this, please, to see if you actually know this guy.
Yeah.
Let's see what else there is. There's a lot up in that top corner, but I won't go up there just yet.
Can you
I'm just seeing.
Back to there again, to the scamp one more time?
Yeah.
I'm going to take a screenshot of it, and I'm going to send it to Paul. There.
Is that all right?
Yeah. Perfect. And I'll send
Because as you know, with scams, every single one is completely different because they're personalised. So it's either going to be standing out. Some of it, actually, that's mine. So I'm going to turn you back around and see what else here. I say this weather is absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, is this a timely weather for you in England right now, or is it the end of the end and as you get into the rainy period? I just don't.
Breakfast is
But to be honest, we are talking England here, so our summer is usually one day in a year.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit of a rarity, but we've just been told that we've got weather forecast to go to possibly 33 degrees tomorrow, which will be one of the highest that we've had this year. And as you can understand, British houses are not prepared for hot weather. We don't have aircon built in. We're literally quite basic.
Wow. Well, I'm not going to say the global word, but I'll say long live the good weather.
Yes, definitely.
Because we don't want the
And
elbow to soft side.
And by the looks of it, my son's going to take the mickey out of me because of the Jeep in front of me.
Ah.
That's what you used to ride in, right?
I know that you and your sister keep calling me a dinosaur. It doesn't mean that was in my life when I was younger. Only on TV. Yes, unfortunately, my two youngest children like to basically call me a dinosaur.
Yeah.
I'm that old.
I've got nothing to say.
Oh, no. Right, I'm just trying to...
No, I just say I have nothing to say because, in fact, I am a dinosaur. So there you go.
I'm not coming down to that one because usually it's like with my parents, they go the next step further. They actually call them fossils. Right. Where is he? Mr. Pop Bancola. I don't know, probably from different things, but from different shows. This guy, he paints pictures with cars.
Yes.
And also he's got his little studio which is built in a car.
Mm-hmm.
So I've had to take you up here. But the work he does is absolutely unbelievable. I know him from the Motorfest team when I used to be part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But as you can tell, it's like he does like instance like drawings from in that studio. But initially, it's like when he does all his larger drawings, he actually does it using toy cars and remote control cars. It's like if I've moved that over, that's probably one of them he actually uses.
Wow. I'm impressed.
Yeah. It's an art in itself. Right, let's carry on. Let's have a look around. So we've got the usual car show where you've got, stalls for your tools.
Mm-hmm.
Because as we're looking at stuff like this, I'm trying to look slightly higher to sort of see where everybody is, if I can see anyone.
Look at him struggling along.
No, he's not struggling along. He's having, with him being dairy intolerant as well. It's just like ice creams and lollipops and stuff like that keeps him going.
Oh, perfect. I'd be bored stiff if I was walking around with my dad.
Oh no, it's bonding time really. It's having two sisters. It's like they've got their own little things that they work off. But Jordan is an upcoming child actor, so he's doing really, really well.
Wow, he does great on screen.
Hang on, we've got another cop car up there. I don't think he knows where we are. I think I've got suspicion I know who that guy is. The big sandwich as well. Beef burgers. Well, we got those sandwiches. I know what. A super whippy van. Oh god. Yeah, I've just noticed I need to make sure he's not the one. There's one of the police cars which has been going around and going over to France and that.
Mm-hmm.
he's been breaking almost every law going.
Oh,
So yeah, he needs to be had a quick word with offline. Right, I can't see the kit cars down this side of things.
no worries.
Any,
If you
any
anything of
news?
interest.
Any news of from the kit car world on your side?
No, I'm
Any
sitting here
upcoming
looking
things?
at our comment screen, and we don't have anything just yet. And I think it's probably because many of us, at least in North America, are struggling with finding consciousness, or even finding a channel.
Yes, yes, I understand that one.
Yeah,
But
but
it's like on the UK side of things, we got a couple of people leaving. Hang on, I believe I can see a catering, but I can't see the owner.
Mhm.
I think it's the personal build. Yeah, it's a Q-Reg, so kit car.
Yeah. Can I ask you something? I mean, how is the turnout today? It's a glorious
Well,
Sunday.
if you look, this is just one field.
Wow.
So then if I turn it towards the rest of the track from the different angle,
Mhm.
so yeah, it is a popular event by the looks of it.
Wow.
There is a couple of YouTube celebrities and TV celebrities here.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, I've forgotten his name, but he's from a channel called Fifth Gear. But then he also has a YouTube channel called The Late Break Show.
Yeah.
He's got a stand here. But yeah, I was trying to keep it going. I'm trying to keep it going without going too long. We don't want to bore people.
You are not boring
But
us. This is cool.
just trying to. All I'll do is I'll lift it up high and Jim, you can tell me if you can see anything. I'm not that tall, so I can lift it another foot above my head.
No, you just present as you would normally walk around. We're getting the first person experience, so that's good.
So is the stream stabilized now? Because I know we probably might have lost a bit as we were going around in the car.
No, one thing I really like about the cellular coverage in Mallory Park, it is so good. I mean, you're getting a real nice clear feed for a live broadcast, because we've done these from other locations, and it's been like broadcasting from the dark side of the moon.
We'll head up that way. Yeah, so we're just gonna start heading into the other field, because there doesn't seem to be many kits. It's more like Vauxhall Corsas, Calibras, Peugeots, Morrises.
Yeah.
But their owners are not with them, so they're out. It's hard to interview anyone if they're not with the car.
Well, if you see something of interest, whether it's a kit car or it is a car, go for it. And whether or not the owner or manufacturer there, you can go and give your candid opinion. It's all good.
I'm gonna say I won't turn it too fast because of like public rights and stuff, but I think you can get a bit of time on there to kill some time. But I might be a bit childish.
Yeah.
So let's just go to a public advert, and I'll just go and have a quick bounce on there.
Yeah.
I was just pointing out to him about the. Sorry, Jordan just asked me a question. Right. So coming closer to Late Break Show stand. Surprisingly enough, he's been tucked well away. Right. Okay, we've got club stands. Right, they've got their signs out. So we're getting there. So the Late Break Show's in that field.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go up here, John.
And we just did a station break and identification moment off screen. For those people who are looking at the stream, you may notice that the broadcast rights for this portion of the show are from Make Some Noise and not from 7 Spot. So there you go.
Yeah, joint venture. Right, yeah, so we're just arrived into another area right now where you've got a lot of the retro cars. You've also got the Late Break Show. Oh, yeah, Jordan's seen something he wants. Where is it? There you go. Do you think, should we get that and try and get John Minion to race that down Santa Pod next year?
Perfect.
Put it this way, if you want viewers, that'll get you.
Yeah.
So I'll quickly just turn around to where the Late Break stand is. This is also another YouTube channel.
Yeah, we know.
Yep. So, yeah, so we are mixing with the celebrities. We try our best. I believe he's hiding. Hang on, let's see if we can get him. Right. So, just stay in the distance with his glasses on, leaning against the car. So, I'll see if I can try and get him to have this quick chat with you. But just bear with me. It's like we're being celebrities. They don't like talking.
Yeah, no, I know how it is.
Yeah.
I'll let you
I'm
lead
just-
the conversation, or I guess he'll be wearing the headset. Is that the story?
Yeah, I'd have to hand over the headset to him, sort of thing. So if you've got a line of questions about him, just give us a second. I'm just going to shut my microphone off for a minute.
Yeah. And putting myself back in the screen. Greetings, world, and greetings, Seven Spot from Seven Spot Studio, live and direct from beautiful sunny Surrey in Vancouver, British Columbia. So we're going back on site here, and we're hopefully having a conversation quickly with Craig Hutchinson at glorious Mallory Park, and he's attempting to do an interview with the Late Break Show. So, Craig, if you can hear me, you have to turn on your microphone.
Yes, man. This lizard's checking something out.
Yeah, no worries. How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, I think we've got about 2 minutes. Just quick say hello. If you could just got a couple of questions, that's all. Sorry, I'm just waiting.
And as we were waiting here, just going to say that I'm doing my weather check here in Vancouver, and it looks like it's going to be And as we're sitting here chatting with Craig Hutchinson, waiting for the Late Break Show to come on, we're mentioning that we've got some excellent programs.
Just had a chat with a guy over in Canada who's in the studio over there. Yeah, he said. Yeah, it's a host called Jim, and he runs a YouTube channel called Seven Spot in Canada, and we work together across the world, like different hosts. We have Australia, South Africa, and we just work together, and it's just a little bit of banter. And when we go around, it's like I do a lot with sport in bed, so I deal a lot with Mike and that. But I just thought if you could just have a quick little chat with you live now. So it's just like if I can pass you over, is that all right? Yeah, please. So you can. We're going to go full airwolf. Yeah, full airwolf. Well, I'm just going to pass you over.
Thank you, Craig.
You might want to introduce yourself as well to the YouTube channel. But
no, greetings.
Hello.
Hello, greetings from Vancouver, Canada, and where it's a bleary 5:05 in the morning.
Oh my gosh. Hi. Well, hello, Calendar. I've been told to introduce myself. My name is Johnny Smith, and I'm a motion journalist and a YouTuber on the channel Late Break Show.
I love your show. It's great.
Oh, thank you. Thanks
I'm
very
a
much.
Subscriber.
Oh, well, thanks.
Well, we thank you. This is absolutely awesome, and what a great event at Mallory Park. And thank you for showing up there to do your presentation.
Don't mention it. The weather is actually good. If we scroll this way, you'll see real sunshine and some real cars. I'm just taking a bit of a shade break because I've been in the sun all day.
Yeah, and
there we go.
Taking a little sip because you've been talking nonstop for the last 24 hours.
Non-stop talking. Yeah, I've been non-stop talking, which is great because everybody's lovely. But just having a quick break and then might get a chance to see some cars outside of this is just a little enclosure within the big show. Yeah. So I'm sure you might have already been for a walk round. So
yeah. And so this is, technically speaking, it's a late break for the Late Break Show.
It's a very late break. Yeah. I'm having a quick break on the Late Break Show, and then But what I like about these shows, the Retro Rides guys do it particularly well, is is everything's welcome, and no cars get grouped together, so all the minis don't get parked next to the minis, because I just think it's just too formulaic.
Yeah,
And
I agree. I like that too.
yeah,
And
and
cliquey,
well, it sort of encourages the cliquiness, and this way, people end up chatting and sharing car knowledge and stuff like that, who maybe would not have chatted to one another. The Ferrari guys next to the Hillman Imp guy.
Yeah, I know. You get the guys
the
telling their own story to their own. You're singing to the choir.
Yes, yeah. We've actually got 2 Corvettes in here, but we don't have Corvette guy in the UK. Corvette guy doesn't really exist. Although I read about Corvette guy, the cliche.
I live next door to 2 Corvette guys, so I have to be quiet.
Oh, do you? Well, I kind of aspired to be Corvette guy at some point in my life. I'm actually dressed as Corvette guy today. I've just realised. Maybe I am Corvette guy. Just didn't realise.
There you go. Well, this is absolutely awesome, and you're having your break there, and we just want to say thank you so much for taking a time with us. It's just great.
Hey, don't mention it. Thanks ever so much, and I appreciate the chat.
No, you have yourself a wonderful day, and we will. I always say this: we'll see you at 7 Spot of it, but I think we're going to see you at the Late Break Show.
You will. Thank you.
Right.
Take care.
All right. Bye now.
Thank you very much for that. Shake your hand at least. Yeah.
Hey, that was
I have 2 seconds. I have 2 seconds with you, Jim. I'll come straight back.
No worries. I'm going to put myself on screen here and just say, this is the greatest thing about car shows. We're all human beings, and it's all real. I mean, one of the things you get to see as we watch a lot of the YouTube celebrities is you don't see the real persona, because you're on the spot and you're on film, so you try to develop a style of your own to present your particular niche in the marketplace. But what a great guy! You can talk to him. He was just absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry, I'm back now. So I just had to do. I'm just going to reach over and just check it out. I've just found another bear. How are we doing? Yeah, not too bad. Is this a kit or is this production?
It's kit. So it's kit.
Okay. Well, this is 7 Spot, and they specialise in kit cars. And the studio is over in Canada, Vancouver, Canada. And he's in the studio right now. We're live, so I'm using this on site because this is what I do a lot with sporting bears, and I've done a lot with like the NEC and stuff like that. But we're trying to do things live. But if you want to have a quick chat with him, they'd love to know more about your car. So I think so. If you introduce yourself,
Yeah, sure.
and I'll hand you over to Jim from 7 Spot.
Right, okay then. Hang on.
Okay, I'll just. So if I look at that, I've got a second screen, so I can.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to say greetings from Vancouver, Canada.
Over to you, Jim.
5:10 in the morning. So how are you doing?
I'm fine. It's sort of mid-afternoon here, so it's much more sensible time here in the UK, I think.
Yeah, and do you mind if I say Craig passed me over, but I don't know who I am speaking to. I am Jim Gould in Vancouver.
Right. Hi. Well, I'm Andrew Robinson. I'm a part of the Sporting Bears, which you might already know about. Yeah. But that's the reason why I'm here today. It's not to do with the Bears, but because I brought my kit car, my beach buggy, which is like a replica to a Myers Manx. It's not a Myers Manx, but it's a replica to one. So it's a VW Beetle buggy. So you see that thing. So it's a bit of metal flake. I've got to be honest, it's seen better days at the moment. This has actually been off the road outside for 5 years, uncovered. So I've literally just in the last sort of month or so got it back on the road again.
Oh yeah, you've been a busy boy.
Exactly. Well, I've got to get a bit of work done on it because I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Goodwood Revival that happens each year.
Yep.
Well, this is going to be one of the buggies that's going to be doing the morning parade each day at the Revival. They're hoping to get 100 buggies down there because they're celebrating 60 years of the Myers Manx beach buggy, the original beach buggy. Yep. So I've got to give it some TLC so it gets ready for it.
Lovely. Fabulous. Well, that is wonderful having you with us. This is the wonderful thing about what we do at 7 Spot. It's a lot of live stuff, but it's also a great opportunity to just put a camera or a microphone into somebody's face and just let them be themselves. That's the great thing about cars.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we could share the joy with the cars then that way as well. So that's great.
Yeah, and it's great the way it's all staged here too. It's not all cliquey. You know, everybody is just has their own little private display, and people come up and talk. It's great.
Exactly. Well, you've probably seen already. There's such a range of cars here, and a lot of the car shows we do. It's such different everything, and yeah, everybody's interested in every other car. So it is a great thing, certainly.
Yeah. So it's been off the road for how many years?
5 years. So 5 years it's just been kind of stood outside doing absolutely nothing. That's why at some parts you'll see where the lacquer has worn away, so the metal flake isn't as strong as it used to be. But I've got plans to make it look nice and bright again soon.
Yeah.
Obviously the wheels can do with a good polish, and the engine, while being based on a Volkswagen Beetle, it does tend to leak a little bit of oil.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get the oil fixed, and all in time for revival. I'm going to get all the tinware all replaced, all polished up again, so it looks nearly as good as new again.
Yeah. So there's no
Maybe.
major surprise waiting for you when you start.
No, exactly. And to be honest, it only took about a week or so just to get it back on the road. So Ben has been off the road for that long,
Wow.
because it's such a simple car. You know, it's a Volkswagen Beetle at the end of the day. It couldn't be simpler, and it didn't take much to get it up and running.
Yeah. You gotta love that about Beetles. They're just
Yeah.
You know what's happening. You just have to look at it.
Exactly. It's that simple.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being with
No
us.
problem at all. That's great.
Fabulous. You have yourself a great day, and
I will do. Good to talk.
Thank you for being with Seven Spot, and also thank you for being with Make Some Noise. That's Craig's channel.
Yeah. Okay. That we'll do. We'll check those out a bit more as well. Certainly. So that's great.
Okay. Cheers for now.
Nice one.
And
Cheers.
have a great day.
Thanks then. Cheers. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Brilliant.
What I'll do is I'll edit it down. I'll send you that individual as well, so you can keep it for yourself, and I'll send you a link to whatever we're doing.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry about that, Jim. Right, we're back. How was that?
Craig, that was absolutely fabulous. Now I have to have a private word with you aside, because I have to let you know that at 5:13 in the morning, this is cruel and unusual punishment.
Go on. What's the punishment?
Yeah, no, that's it. I mean, you dragged me out of bed and you made me have my morning coffee, and I haven't had my donuts. I'm just here suffering, man.
Oh, no worries. Well, what we're going to do is, because I can't really see too much right now, so I'm going to come offline very, very shortly, so you can go back to bed, you can chill, and you can calm down from your chat with Stardom, a fellow YouTuber.
No, oh my God, we've been on for 57 minutes already?
Yeah,
No.
I said literally, I think if we're going too long, I think we're going to lose people. But,
Yeah, you're going to you'll be running out of battery power.
Yeah, definitely. But what I'll do is I'll get a quick spin around, just a last little go.
Okay.
So we'll quickly. Hang on, there we go. So, yep, this is just outside on top of the hill.
Mm-hmm.
And as I say, we're at Leicester, Mallory Park with the retro show. We're talking to celebrities. I've got, where's he gone? I've got my expert cap.
One celebrity, right? Jordan, say hi and say goodbye.
Right, Jordan, the celebrity number one. So say hi and say goodbye.
Toodaloo and toodaloo.
And what do we say? We make some
No.
noise.
Noise. We're gonna make some noise. I think we've made some noise, my friend.
Okay. Thank you very much for coming on to help me out.
Yeah.
Let's do this again sometime, but let's make it so you can have a bit of a lie-in. Or it's my turn to wake up in the middle of the night. But I say thank you, Jim, from your side, from our side, from me, Jordan, and the Retro Show. Thank you very much. Remember, 7 Spot and Make Some Noise, doing joint ventures. So if you come on for a second, we'll make some noise before we go.
Okay.
So you put yourself on screen.
There we are.
Right, so we're all together. So we all look at the camera.
Okay. 3,
2,
1.
1. Make some noise. Take care. All the best.
Cheers, guys. And thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Craig. Have a great day.